Lust. It's one of the most powerful forces in human nature. Entire empires have risen and fallen because of it. Families destroyed, kings dethroned, and men who once had everything reduced to nothing. Yet, in our modern world, lust is dressed up as harmless pleasure, a private indulgence. But there is a dark side of lust that nobody warned you about, and today, you're going to see why unchecked desire doesn't just ruin relationships, it can slowly destroy you. And stick around, because near the end, I'll reveal the single hidden consequence of lust that most men don't realize until it's far too late. Let's start with this. Lust doesn't stay in one place, it grows. What begins as a small indulgence, a look, a thought, a habit, quickly spirals into an appetite that demands more. Psychologists call this the escalation of desire. What satisfied you once no longer does, so you chase stronger, riskier, and more destructive forms of pleasure. This is why lust can never be managed casually. Either you master it, or it masters you. History is full of warnings. Samson, the strongest man in the Bible, was brought to his knees not by armies but by his lust for Delilah. His strength didn't fail him, his discipline did. Mark Antony, one of Rome's most powerful leaders, abandoned his empire for Cleopatra. His lust clouded his judgment and ultimately cost him his life. In modern times, countless men with wealth, power, or influence have lost everything because they couldn't control their appetites. The common thread? Lust is never satisfied. It consumes your time, your money, your energy, your focus, and eventually, your identity. And here's the dangerous part: lust rewires your brain. Neurological studies show that constant indulgence in lustful habits creates a dopamine loop. Your brain becomes dependent on constant stimulation, making everyday life feel dull and meaningless. The work that once drove you, the goals that inspired you, even the people you love, all seem less exciting compared to the rush of lust. And this is where most men lose years of their lives without realizing it. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius warned that the greatest enemy of the mind is slavery to desire. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When you give lust control, you become a slave to external triggers. Every image, every temptation, every opportunity pulls your attention. You're no longer living with freedom, you're living in chains. And here's something few people will tell you. Lust doesn't just stay in your private life. It leaks into your work, your relationships, even your friendships. You become less present, less trustworthy, less dependable. People can feel when your energy is scattered. Now here's the mistake almost every man makes. They think lust only affects their morality or their relationships. But the deepest damage happens in their willpower. Every time you give in to lust, you weaken your ability to fight for your goals. Over time, it's not just your relationships that crumble, it's your dreams. You'll never build a great body, a great business, or a great legacy if you can't master your desires. This is why the Stoics saw mastery over lust as mastery over life. If you can conquer yourself, nothing external can conquer you. So here's the challenge. Stop seeing lust as harmless. Start seeing it as an enemy. Guard your mind, discipline your body, and redirect your energy into building something that outlasts you. Because when lust dies, focus is reborn, and with focus, you can achieve anything. If this message resonated, don't just scroll away. Join us here at Stoic Power Codes, where we don't just talk, we build strength, discipline, and wisdom for life. Subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who needs to hear the truth.